everyone, this is Captain Gilbert Lee speaking from Taipei, Taiwan. This investigation report signed by 4 parties is majorly done in Hong Kong, Monday. As we last talked about the 1939 hours, 11 minutes before the collision, the radar screen was like this. On-ship Sanchi was on the course 358 degrees, speed about 10.7 knots. And at this point, the fishing vessel on the starboard side with the purple collision stick is about after 9 minutes. That was 39 plus 9 is about 1948 hours will have the collision with this fishing vessel. And in this point, on-ship Sanchi didn't take any actions. Just give the flashlight daylight signal 5 flash to the fishing vessel, means he don't want to change the course. Although the fishing vessel had altered course to starboard side to make the crossing course change more effective for the on-ship if Sanchi want to alter course to starboard side to passing these fishing vessels astern. But instead, Sanchi just give the fishing vessel 2 times 5 flash to warning this fishing vessel. So eventually, after 2 minutes at 1941 hours, the fishing vessel altered course to port side to passing Sanchi's stern to give way to Sanchi. And we have discussed in last talk that Sanchi, if the third mate want to take action, Sanchi can alter course to 022, which was the yellow spot on this picture. That on-ship can have 4.5 minutes time difference to keep the safety margin. That means this fishing vessel can passing this yellow spot after 4 and 5 minutes, and the on-ship will arriving the same spot only after 9 minutes. That's what we saw on the radar's picture. However, the Sanchi didn't take any action, and in the 1942, the third mate keep talking to the able sailor. Yes, if we take any action, I made everything worse. You know, they should take action. They are the smaller vessel. So that means he think the fishing vessel give way is more easy than he done by himself. So he just keep warning flashlight to the fishing vessel and steady on his own course 358 degrees. In the formal investigation report, the government party just give us the radar picture of 1939, the last picture, and the next picture is 1944. There was important of the 1941, 1942, 1943. 3 minutes radar picture are missing because they don't know what is this significance for the radar lookout if they have the same knowledge, skill, and experience as you have right now. So we have to make the picture by our imagination from the 1939 minutes radar picture. At this critical minutes, 9 minutes before the collision is 1941. He didn't show the 1941 radar picture on the investigation report. So we just changed the direction of CF crystal, which was original course 217, is the green stick on the radar picture, to 221 degree, that was the pink stick on the radar picture. This course change 217 to 225 degree to the starboard side 8 degree have changed the collision point of CF crystal and the Sanchi's. Original collision point was pointed by the fishing vessel's collision stick, and these 8 degrees course change have moving the Sanchi's collision point from 9 minutes to about 11 minutes. That was exactly what the collision happened. 9 minutes plus 2 minutes. If you don't believe the divider take the length was 2 minutes, you can compare on the collision stick of the Sanchi, which was pointing 0358 degree. And for the CF crystal, the time he passing the collision point is about 9 minutes plus 3 minutes. That's 12 minutes. That means this vessel arriving the collision point later than Sanchi's. So that's why the CF crystal bow hitting the Sanchi's starboard bow on the number 2 and the number 3 cargo hold, causing the fire and the explosion and the 32 life. This is this whole industry's mistake. We relied on the APA computer to give us some digital answer, and losing our mental calculations, estimate of and the real evaluation of the collision risk by our own knowledge, skill, and experience. For the emergency, this might be cost your own life, like the case in the motor vessel Sanchi. 1941 hours. The Sanchi kept its original course, and the CF crystal was altering course to starboard side from 217 to 225, which was CF crystal's original course. And this fishing vessel on the starboard side of the Sanchi is altered course to port side to give way to Sanchi. So right now, Sanchi have just passing one collision risk and running into another collision situation with CF crystal. What if it were you, 3rd May of Sanchi, will do in the time of 1941, when after 9 minutes they have a collision about to happen. So you still have the choice to auto coast to starboard side to 0 to 2 degrees, pointing the CF crystal's stern, all at this 3 nautical mile distance. If you didn't have so much room, you can only change your course to about 7 degrees to your starboard side. 7 degrees plus 358 is 005 degrees. You see the CF crystal change course 8 degrees to starboard side, and which change 2 minutes collision time difference on the Sanchi's vessel. And if on ship change course 8 degrees or 7 degrees to 005, we can also avoid the collision only at 2 minutes margin. So maybe we proceed to make the picture more clear. Okay, I just changed on ship course from 058 to 005, 7 degrees to the starboard side, and we can see the collision spot once we change the course only 7 degrees to the starboard side, already shifting from the purple point to the orange point, which was about the on ship's maybe 3 minutes time or 4 minutes time. Oh, if we take it as 4 minutes, that means 9 minutes plus 4 minutes collision point. We were arriving at the 13 minute, 13 minute. And for the CF crystal, we're arriving the collision point at about 10 minutes. So there will be 3 minutes safety margin to avoid the collision. So collision actually not so much chance to happen. If you only take small course change, will make a big difference. So we were on the boat course change by the collision regulations requirement. That's good for the junior office. For something more complicated, like this 3 vessels crossing from the starboard side, you cannot alter course as much as you like, but the basic principle, how many degree course change will be enough to avoid the collision, didn't mention in any textbook yet, but I already did it, so I show you on the picture. I hope you can understand. The avoid collision, no need to sharp action, but you must be knowing what you are doing, what your obligation, how to keep way, and how to assess the collision's risk, and to correct estimate the collision time. That was lacking in our industry. That's what I'm doing right now for charge free. So see you on next talk. Bye bye.